Hi sewers, welcome to Sew Darn Fun. I'm Carrie and this is a channel that focuses on quality clothing alterations, pattern reviews, and useful sewing how-tos. Today is a quick practical tip. Invisible zippers. You don't have to hate them so much. Keep watching. Hold the intro! This is a quick practical tip, so let's just get to it. So first of all, we're going to assume that you're replacing a zipper. Otherwise, I'm going to refer to the seam below the zipper as the center back seam. So pin your zipper on in the way that you're going to be sewing so that your zipper is flat with your fabric, not stretching or bunching it. Put on your zipper foot, your needle to the left position, and starting from the bottom of the zipper, sort of roll the teeth away with your finger while you stitch as close as you can up along that zipper. Rolling with the teeth away and stitching carefully up, trying to keep the tension the same between the zipper and the fabric so that nothing pulls, nothing bunches, all the way up to the top. And in this example, you'll see the zipper sticks up above the fabric. This is the way that the zipper was originally installed in this dress. And you'll see at the end, it just sort of folds over the top and folds to the inside to finish off that top piece. So I just stitch to the top. Clip the threads and you'll see what it looks like. It actually looks very nice. You'll see at the bottom here that the stitching along the zipper isn't exactly along that center seam line. It's supposed to be that way, so don't worry about it. We'll cover that in a minute. And then the next half of the zipper, we're going to start from the bottom because now we need to make sure the bottom is even. So start pinning from the bottom up. And while we're at the bottom of the zipper there, we're going to remember to pull that little zipper tab down as far as you can, all the way to the bottom of the zipper to get it out of the way for our sewing. So now continue pinning all the way up, keeping the fabric and the zipper tape congruent with each other. Pinning all the way up. And this time we're going to start stitching from the top to the bottom. And you can understand that if the first half we're stitching from the bottom to the top and the second half we're stitching from the top to the bottom, there might be differences in the way that your feed dog is sort of pulling that fabric under. So it's really important to try to keep the fabric the same, especially on a dress like this where the mesh can very easily scrunch or pull, stretch out or bunch up. So just keeping that fabric kind of even at the bottom is probably the hardest part of a garment that's already pre-made. And as we get to the bottom now, you'll notice I kind of go off the edge. It doesn't have to be exactly right along the zipper line there. Zipping it closed to take a look. Bottom isn't perfect, but it's pretty good. I lost some footage, so I'm going to show a mock-up that I did of exactly what I wanted to show you regarding the bottom of the zipper. Take a look at the blue stitching there. That's representing the center back seam, and see how the zipper stitching actually kind of comes off the edge. That's okay, that's what we want. I'm going to show you how to fix that, because what it does, it creates a little bit of funkiness here, but it's too hard to navigate around that zipper pull. And you can't do it when the zipper's closed because you can't get close enough to the teeth. So fold it right sides together in half. And this is where it's really convenient if you have not sewn the center back seam of the garment. This is where you'll sew it right now. This is the point at which you'll sew that center back seam. So switch your presser foot so that your needle can be to the right position now and everything is all ready to go. And stitch along that center back seam, or if you haven't sewn it right now, you sew it. If the seam is there, stitch along the top of that seam, up past the bottom of the zipper there. You see, I'm trying to fold that fabric in half and I'm hitting along where the center back seam would be. And we'll see what that looks like. See where my stitching is. Get the strings out of the way. There's the stitching that I just did right there. And you can see above that where I veered off the edge. Now here's how nice the bottom of that zipper now looks. So that trick you can use to kind of get rid of some of that funkiness that goes on back down there. So here, give it a nice steam, and your zipper's done. So I'm just going to show you here in case you really want to see how the top of the zipper is finished off on this dress. It folds over the top and then flips to the inside, and that's it. I'm just taking some tacking stitches to stitch that so it doesn't pop back open. And then real quick, I'll stitch the hook and eye back in, and there you have it. It's actually not that hard of a job to do, so you don't have to hate these zippers. Thanks so much for watching today's quick practical tip, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks. Bye.